What's going on, YouTube? So where do I start? When it comes to Gulf Relay, it ended kind of like I thought it would. I'm gonna say it like that. But as far as being a company driver, it's like the lowest rate I ever been paid as a company driver. And a friend of mine, well, you know, I met a girl in orientation that's doing lease purchase, and she's not happy either. So basically, they from the jump, it was a lot of red flags. The one main red flag I heard at orientation, when it came to the lease purchase side, they give you a 90-day penalty. It's a 90-day penalty. It's like they know you're gonna leave and they're gonna penalize you for leaving. It's a lot of people that have gone. You know, most of the local drivers are just on recovery missions. Just go to recover the trucks. Just go get the truck. They left the truck, such place. Go get it. They got a lot of southeastern regional freight, mostly paper rolls. So I mean, that's as a company driver. And I was steadily moving, but my check was never above, take home never above $800. Like my statement will say 1,100, but they never sent me my login information to log in to see my itemized deductions, to even see what I was being deducted for. I think I had health care that I didn't even know I had. Like, just a lot of stuff going on there. The guy that's over the trucks, as far as who issues out the trucks, he's always busy. Like, he see you walk through the door, he'll slam his door to his office, and then when he walks out, he's on the phone, give you the finger, hey, wait a minute, I'll talk to you in a minute. And then he just disappears. Like, he might get in his truck and take off. Might not see him the rest of the day. What else? It was so much. They had the camera facing you, and that camera picks up on everything. They called me into the office and said, you had your hand on your phone for too long. I always have my phone right here. The camera sat like literally right here, and I was changing the song, you know, riding, listening to music or whatever, and I had my hand up like to swipe on my phone, and that was a violation. Of course, you know, following too close, but if you're in Atlanta on 285 or you're in Dallas 35, anywhere in Dallas, you know, certain places you go is inevitable, but they say you gotta drive for the computer. If the computer picks it up, then it's a violation. Like, your safety score goes up. And then they got to one point where they said if it goes up too much, then law enforcement will get involved. And I'm like, if I'm in a relationship with somebody and you threaten law enforcement at any point, I'm leaving. I'm out of here. So that was a red flag for me. So I was already on the way out. Just so happened, stroke of luck, not luck on my end, but this guy coming down on the right hand side, 85 North, he was trying to merge into my lane. I'm in the left lane, I'm booking, and there was a car like at his front panel where he couldn't get over, and as soon as he got the opportunity to get over, he didn't look back to see if I was clear of his trailer, and I wasn't. So when he swung over, he smacked my truck, pushed me off the road into the median. I probably won't be able to put the pictures on here, but I put it in the description. My TikTok page, I posted like a lot of the pictures to the, you know, as far as how the truck ended up. But yeah, so basically after the truck, you know, they watched the video because they got a camera, but the camera wasn't. I don't know if it was. I don't know if it was clear enough to figure out, you know, the details about the truck to figure out who the guy was. So basically, the guy that one of these kind of setups, like it wasn't a name on the trailer. He had a tag, but they couldn't read the tag, you know. So, and with no names on the truck or trailer, that's basically the whole setup. It was a white truck, white trailer, just like that. And the guy just, you know, it was a hit and run. He smacked me, ran me off the road, and kept going. State troopers couldn't catch him. Sheriff's department couldn't catch him. Whoever, like they still don't know who the guy is. They got the footage, whatever. But they ruled in my favor as far as the accident goes, that it wasn't my fault. But on July 3rd, I got a phone call saying, after I got a phone call from dispatch saying, okay, we found you a truck, and it's a recovery truck. It's a recovery truck, and it's in Carolina. Recovery truck in Carolina. We want you to go get it. Since you still got the rental car, since the accident or whatever. So go get the truck. We'll get somebody to take you, you know, from the rental car place back to the truck or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, what kind of truck is it? What year is it? Make, model, all that. Oh, it's a Mack. I'm like, oh no, not another Mack. I'm damn near 6 feet tall. A Mack truck, no offense to anybody that drives them or like them or whatever, it's for a smaller guy, and I'm not that guy. I'm too cramped. It's not a comfortable ride. You know, we on the road forever, you know, so I need to be comfortable. I need space. I need my seat to at least be able to, you know, slide back enough where my legs aren't bunched up on the pedal. And I told them that from day one, and it took them forever to get me out of that truck. And I finally got into a Freightliner, and it was decent for the most part. And you know, once that truck got wrecked, they went and they were like, well, we got this truck for you, and I guess it'll just be for right now. You know, with any company, for right now means forever again. So I told her I didn't want that truck. If you could, try to find me another truck. If not, I just have to deal. She was like, okay, I'll make a couple phone calls, see what I can, you know, see what I can figure out. Mind you, if you ever been to their yard, they got a bunch, literally a bunch of brand new trucks on the yard with fresh stickers on them right now. Like, but they got like a bunch of brand new Pete's and all of that, but they trying to lease them out for $900 a week. And with their crappy service and their crappy record, don't nobody want to lease. Like, they barely want to lease the old trucks they got. So we'll get to that in a minute. So she's like, well, yeah, what we have available for you is this. And I'm like, for me, another red flag, but okay. So then I get a phone call later on, and they're like, basically, he tried to talk in circles for a minute, and then he was just like, fuck it, let's just rip the Band-Aid off. We're going to have to part ways. And I'm like, okay. Like, no argument here, because I was going to leave anyway. So he was like, well, yeah, just take the rental car back, and we'll release your money, you know, your last check and all of that. So I'm like, all right. Mind you, when you come in the door, they have a 2-week wait before you get paid. They push it back on purpose. And most of you guys that been in the trucking business know when you leave a company, they gonna withhold that last check. Whether you leave on purpose or forcefully or whatever, they gonna hold that last check anyway. Seeing as how my truck was damaged by another human being, they couldn't just hold my money. But on the past 6 settlements, past 6 weeks, mind you, I told you I had a Mack truck at the beginning. The Mack truck, there was something wrong with the gas needle. Plus, they got restrictions in certain states where you can only buy 48 gallons of fuel. So, and then that's per day. Once you buy that 48 gallons, that's it for the day. You have to call in so they can do a reset on your card before you can get more fuel in another state. And yeah, I'm 2 or 3 states in one day. 48 gallons ain't gonna make it that far. So, and the Mack truck, long story short, ran out of fuel twice. They've been taking out of my checks $50 a week for the past 6 weeks. And it states on the settlement, the one deduction that I could see, truck ran out of fuel twice. I try to call, hey, dispatch, hey, what's going on with this? Oh, that's above my pay grade. I don't know. We have to call the lady with the paychecks. Okay, I call the lady with the paychecks. Hey, lady with the paychecks. What's going on with this? Oh, that's above my pay grade. You got to call William. Okay, let's call William. William, hey, William. William? Are you there? No? Voicemail. Nobody wants to talk to Jerry about this deduction. Nobody. Never. Even after I'm gone, they still taking it out of that. And that last check that came, we still took another 50. And I'm like, that's crazy. Like I haven't even been in that truck. They started taking after the truck went in the shop. So at this point, I'm feeling like, as a company driver, they're holding me liable to, like, as far as maintenance goes on a truck. Comment on that. Have you ever been with a company as a company driver and was responsible for the maintenance or anything that happens to the company truck? I'm thinking maintenance. I'm thinking as far as a company driver goes, everything's on them, So that was another red flag. Like, this company, 47 cents a mile, I'm already knee deep in dirt. So it's like, I wouldn't recommend. I would not recommend to my worst enemy to go to that company. They are one of the cheapest companies I ever, because I feel like that's just like that. It's giving Dollar Tree, like it's giving thrift store, like you like you penny pinching SOBs, like just any kind of way they can save money for themselves, like that's what they're gonna do. So that's just, and it goes with the fuel and all. You can only fuel at Love's. I mean, as a lease purchase operator, I think you can fuel anywhere, but they urge you to fuel at Love's. But as an independent contractor, you can fuel anywhere. Yeah, so the lease purchase, she's saying she hasn't seen $1,000 since she's been there, as far as weekly, since she's been there, like deduction wise, and her dispatch is she started with one dispatch that was horrible, and then got with another dispatch that's still not doing it, and she's planning on leaving too. I can't say her name or whatever because I don't want them to see this video and then turn around and say, hey, come here, come into the office, let's terminate your contract. They will do that. I've been there. R.E. Garrison. They listen on those cameras. You don't think they do, but they do. Yeah, don't hit my truck, sir. Get your big wide at. Oh, all right, anyway, so yeah, so pretty much if you got any more questions about it, just leave it in the comments. Like I said, I'll leave the link to my TikTok so you can see the final what the truck looked like after the accident. Yeah, man, like, subscribe, comment, and I got another video coming soon for this new company I'm with. It's a smaller company. I don't know, man, just yet. So far, I'm in decent equipment. So far, so good. This place called Marble City Logistics. Let me get out and show you. So you'll know what you're looking at. Oh. But yeah, this is my truck, my new truck. This is a fairly new trailer. But we'll get to that later. We'll get to that. Because I'm about to drop my first load off of the DAT board. I'm about to drop my board here Monday. So yeah, I got access to the DAT board over here. So you know what that means. Rate confirmations. So yeah, check out my new video. It's coming soon. But like, subscribe, comment, and ask me questions, man. I got answers. I ain't holding nothing back. Until next time, man.